a season like seizing an opportunity. The opportunity that comes when the #1 team in the country comes into your house and you have an opportunity to stake your claim to one of those coveted playoff positions. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the home of the USC Trojans, the storied Los Angeles Coliseum. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Gamecocks will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25. Offense in a split backfield. Smith takes the handoff. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Grabbed behind the line. It's Smith. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable 3rd down. Get something positive. But how about the defense? Just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Complete to the left. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
And some room to work. He gets a little bit of work done. He goes out of bounds at the 42.
Nice job by this offense converting the 3rd down. Listen, 3rd and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. 3rd downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job on that play.
The Trojans in the hurry up. Looking to pass. It's Mack. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Lost to fire on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Fires into traffic, picked off. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Trojans. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6.
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
He'll bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. South Carolina offense is back on the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Wants to throw. It's Underwood. Got his man quickly.
Guys, for just a little bit, let's talk about South Carolina.
They've made it to the middle of the season, #1 team in the land, but now is when you have to work on staying there.
Yeah, it's been a really, really good start. Impressed with them, impressed with offense, defense, special teams, complete unit so far. But yes, 7 games in, we ain't crowning a national champion.
No doubt about it. And listen, they've looked good.
Turning it on! Caught near the sticks. It's Clark. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play.
Well, the drag routes put in this playbook to fight against man-to-man coverage. So there you see the receiver using his speed, working his way across the field. He gets separation on the DB, trying to trail him, makes the catch, turns it upfield for the first.
Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the right. Found the spot in the defense. He'll work his way down to the 28.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
And the Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And you can tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got in the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Caught in the backfield, it's Allen. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. The Gamecocks moving quickly to the line. They'll run it from the gun. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point is good. They go 83 yards on the drive, and it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They go to the ground. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Handoff to the single running back. They'll make the stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the second quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Making side adjustments here. To the air, it's Mack. That one comes out hot down the right side. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, trying to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
You get the big play, now to pay it off. 1st and 10 in the red zone. Leaves it with the running back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Might as well stick with it. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
And you know what? The best third down offenses don't get the third down. Really good job by the offense running the football. You can tell the defense got caught a little bit off guard. Got a nice gain, popped one, got a first down. Who needs third downs if you just pound it down their throat on 2nd down?
They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Right on the money. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. And the Trojans headed quickly to the line. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
I see a look of disappointment from this kicker, but that offense is happy. They'll stay out there and go for it. 4th and goal from the 4. Might be calling a hot route. To throw, it's Mack. Looking to scramble. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Southern! grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. They'll try to add another to their lead.
And the QB saw it right away. He knew it. As soon as he got that football, he got it out of his hands. He loved this matchup, finding the big fella, getting the touchdown.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. To throw on first down. It's complete on the right side. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. That was a nice pickup running the drag route and finding that. Soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Offense set on first down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And the Gamecocks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to throw, it's Underwood. Lets it fly. He's got it on the outside. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
A lot of times when you go to the stat sheet after the game, defenses are going to look at explosive plays. Like, we're taught to be top down, stay deep, don't give up those big plays, make them earn it all the way down the field. Bad job giving up the big play in the passing game.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. The Gamecocks can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Got a man. It's Clark. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
Yeah, this is simple pitch and catch. Quarterback and wide receiver have done this 4 million times in the offseason. He catches, waits for him to take a couple steps, boom, fires it right on his chest. They can complete this probably with their eyes closed. They've ran this route so many times together.
Looking downfield on first down. It's on target and complete. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield and he moves the sticks.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half.
USC.
And the Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. He's got it on the run. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Quarterback keeper. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
And I love that this offense stuck to it. Stuck to the run game. Didn't panic. They got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Arizona State answered the bell away from Tempe today with an impressive victory. The Sun Devils knew the challenges awaiting them, and they met them head-on. Generally the mark of a really good team. This game may or may not impact the college football playoff, fellas, but it's bound to shake up the Pac-12 standards.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. A quick pass to the left. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
One of the nice things about RPOs is that it's a slow-developing mesh between the QB and running back, and that allows these receivers time to get vertically downfield and work their routes. You saw it right there on that play.
The Trojans, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. The give to the back. Running to Green. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Handoff from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. And the Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. To the air, it's Mack. Fires left. That 3rd down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Quarterback keeps it. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. They're moving quickly after that big 4th down conversion. Clock will roll when the ball is set. Got it in the middle, it's Lockett. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the 1st down.
Quarterback floating away from pressure. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Wants to throw on 3rd. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down.
There's no substitute for experience, and the QB did the right thing there. 3rd and short in field goal range. Can't take a negative play, can't turn it over. Just throw it away. Now, if you want to kick a field goal, you've got that opportunity.
He splits the uprights. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to throw, it's Underwood. Going deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
I love it. I'm never of the mindset, take a knee, go to the half, whatever, man. If I can try to find an opportunity to put some points on the board, I'm going to try to do it. I like the offense chucked it up, but, you know, an incompletion, who cares?
He'll take another shot here. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Trojans will kick it away to start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
To the air, it's Underwood. Here's the pressure. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone. They did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
He makes a catch. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down.
And a great job by the QB, finding the running back, get in the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
The Gamecocks with the 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Now the connection takes it to the 11. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They just keep firing. Touchdown, South Carolina! And that one will put them up here in the second half. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart.
21, USC, 17.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. To the ground with the back. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Trojans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Caught in the backfield, it's Jordan. Crosses the 45. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding. I get the ball to my slot guy, he can make plays after it. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch him, man, he catches the football and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
They get to him as he throws.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Finding an escape route. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, USC. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
21.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. The give from the gun. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. And the Gamecocks want to move quickly.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Got it in the middle. It's Clark. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
The Gamecocks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Fires to the big fella. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Better find the air plug. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Underwood. Fires to the wideout. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. Maybe just a shade out of their field goal range, so they'll leave the offense out there on 4th down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. Getting deep in the third quarter, minute and a half to go here. Looking for a crease to the left. There he goes. Oh, he got loose. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Nice job getting outside, right? Those running backs, they get on those tracks, they run outside. Now they're in the open field. It's so tough. Those safeties are flying down, try to get an angle, but you can tell the speed sets him up, makes the big play out to the left.
This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Now the connection takes it to the 11. The Trojans will line it up on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Trojans want to pick up the tempo. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw, it's Mack. Got out of trouble and throws. Got his man. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth.
USC 24, South Carolina 21.
With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Rushes on him. He'll throw it. Finds the tight end. He'll go out of bounds. He'll mark him at the 16.
This is one of those unique situations in a game as a head coach. You're trying to feel the momentum, and what's your confidence in your quarterback? Because you've got fourth, you're in field goal range, but you've got the weapons to get one more completion and ice this thing. So do you kick the field goal, or do you go for it?
Splits the uprights. Good. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the fourth.
Man, so many more times we're going to say go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kid, nice job.
Another offensive odyssey. They're on the cusp of what would be an historic loss, falling as the #1 team in the country unless they can pull it together here in the final moments. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders here in the fourth quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back and will them to victory. Incomplete there, obviously, but expect them to continue to throw it. This quarterback better dial in.
And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. And the Gamecocks are in the hurry-up. Dropping back, it's Underwood. Trying to beat the D deep. Makes the grab deep. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Wants to throw again. He's got his man, makes the grab. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Dances away. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Firing to the right, complete. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
This quarterback obviously did a lot of film prep coming into this one. He has been picking this defense apart. With that last completion, guys, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
To the air on first down. Now adjusting. Bought a little time, lets it go. Working that left side now. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Looks as if he's going to run it. Oh, no, the ball popped out. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
As a defender, you love the big hits. And you know what the cherry on the sundae? When you get the big hit and force the fumble.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
Might as well give it to him again. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the back. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders.
Really nice job by the defense getting that last stop. All 3rd downs in games are important, but this one just feels like it's the biggest down of this game right now for this defense. If they can get off the field, they've got to give it back to their offense with as much time as possible to have a chance to win this game.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42.
What a momentum-changing play. Just when they needed to get the takeaway, he steps up with a massive interception, now gives his team a chance to regain the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced the situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots, throw beyond the first down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. Looking for a crease. It's Allen. Plows through the defense. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
And that's luxury for this offense to be in right now. They don't have to be in so much of a hurry. They can still run the football Be successful. Great chance right here knocking on the door to take the lead.
Oh, they're after him. Catch in the middle. It's Clark. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And this is almost certainly 4-down territory, down 6, and needing a touchdown in the point after to take the lead. Here comes the option. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play.
And they tried to sneak the run in there, but immediately you got to call a timeout. You got to stop the clock. Then you can get organized, go to the sidelines, still have 1 left after that. You realize you got to get points, but now you get to get your quarterback over here and get in his ear a little bit.
These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. Makes the grab. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. And he hauls it into the end zone for the touchdown. All tied up, and now the kicker can win it.
Man, how about the execution by this offense? Taking almost all of the clock, tying this football game, and now get that kicker loose. No pressure at all. Go kick that thing through the uprights, and you get the big W.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Makes the quick grab. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Back to throw, it's Mack. Bringing the heat. Takes a hit as he fires. Ball is incomplete. Falls to the turf, and that's going to do it. And it went right down to the final play. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads. Hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the 4th quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at. And I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff because they're proving week in and week out they're a really good squad.
you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this... He might want another play. Dropping back, it's Orlando. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. That kind of play is just vintage Hurricane receiver play.
I mean, big-time playmakers on the outside. The list is long for Miami, but finding those elite speed.
Breaks into the open. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more.
Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Moore. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Canes in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab on the left. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Dumps it to the back. Intercepted. Yes, even a Heisman Trophy contender can have a miss. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the left. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. They'll snap it from the 39, first and 10. Finds his man. It's Galladay.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
The Canes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing the pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself.
He lobs one high down the left side. Grabs it inside the 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown! Offense in a bunch formation. To the air, it's Orlando. Quickly complete. Still on his feet at the 45. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Unloads to the right. Got his man downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
Trying to bull his way in. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touch. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Quickly to the tight end. Almost had a lot more room there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 36. The Hurricanes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. To the air on second down. Here comes the heat. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
Yeah, and third and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
He's got it, first down and more. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Looking to throw, it's Orlando. Buying some time. Blasted as he lets it go. Inside 30 seconds to play here in the second quarter. They've got it first and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
And the Caves can really attack on this second and short. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Going for it all. Snags it on the right. Turning on the Jets. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Dances away to buy time. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to adjust the pattern. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He got it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. Looking downfield on first down. And the defense making a play and getting a hand on that pass.
You know, for quarterbacks out there throwing screen throws, part of your job on this play is negotiating the defender. You have got to find some way to get that ball to your running back. You can't let the defense knock that away.
Quick completion on the out route. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on first down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on first. Turning it on! They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Soft spot in the middle. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. And the Hurricanes come to the line in the hurry-up. Back to pass, it's Orlando. Fires into the end zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Hurricane! The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting the drive from their own one. From his end zone, he'll go up top. Fires to the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gun of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. The pass didn't work last time. It might this time. Grabbed in the middle. It's Galladay. And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the third. They'll immediately call timeout. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. first down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And the pass is incomplete. It's the final play of the third quarter. Fourth quarter is coming. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Zings it complete to the right. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
He rifles one deep down the right side.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
Back to pass, it's Orlando. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. And the Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. They're working that left side. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Second down, he'll throw it. Snags it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Canes. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their fourth straight win.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end, scoring that touchdown.
They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the ride. And the Wildcat has turned to disaster. A big loss as the defense was all over it. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Back has it. And I think he got back to the 2-yard line, but the defense was ready for the run. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Hit as he throws. Working that left side. The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass. Some might have the philosophy to milk the clock. Others have this philosophy. Just keep going at them.
Yeah, until you stop me. And I think the offense, you can tell, it's pretty clear. They're going to keep their foot on the gas, continuing to throw the football down the field, attack, make big plays like they have all game long.
Motion from the back. Snap to the back. Find some fresh air. Oh, he's got some space. The 30. The 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Miami. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Direct snap. Finds a little space. They found a little running room out of the Wildcat, still short of the first down marker.
Man, that's the advantage of having a good coaching staff to teach these players in this type of situation with the lead late in the game. You want to stay in the field of play and keep the clock ticking. They do.
Sprinting away. Touchdown, Hurricane. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
teams in the nation set to square off and see who has the upper hand, at least for the moment. A top 10 in-conference showdown awaits. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in